Hello, it's me again. I changed up my intro, just whatever. It is what it is. I'm in a weird mood, and I am recording myself, or I'm watching back a recording of myself doing a watercolor painting. So there is another watercolor painting of a person and a face of a girl that I recorded, but I hate it. So if you guys want me to share that one with you, I will, but honestly guys, it makes me so sad on the inside, in my soul, because there was so much potential, and part of it has to do with just being rusty, and part of it has to do with the paper that I used, because I was under the impression I didn't have watercolor paper. And I found 3 sheets of watercolor paper that had just been hidden from in my room, and so I used that for this. It's, goodness, I don't even remember the size of this off the top of my head, but it's a smaller piece of paper than I used for the other portrait, but I'm ultimately just so much happier with how this one came out. So this is a drawing of my character Marie, who has gone through quite the transformation since the last time you guys saw me messing with drawing her. I've gone through quite the what was the word I literally just said? Transformation. I've gone through quite the art transformation since I posted her on this channel. I think I'm starting to figure out my style a little bit, which is weird. I don't really know what my style is. I've had people say that I have a style, but I don't really know what they're talking about, so I'm still working out how I want to draw and how I'm happiest with drawing, but you know, such is life. So for this, I'm using a couple different things. I'm using 2 watercolor palettes. One of them is Winsor & Newton, which is the one you can see at the top of the screen, and the other is just a generic Crayola pack, because I don't really have that many colors in my watercolor palette. So if I wanted to get a little bit more of a diverse range of greens, I would mix in I think 3 or 4 greens that are in this watercolor palette. There's 4? Not including the teal shades, there's 4 greens in this palette, and that was very helpful for like getting her eye color down and for getting different ranges and different shades. So here you can see me using my kneaded eraser to just kind of dab on the painting and soften my line work so I didn't smudge pencil everywhere, because you know, who wants to smudge some pencil? And then I'm gathering my paintbrushes and my supplies, which I super sped up, by the way. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, I just wanted to draw Marie. If you guys don't know who Marie is, I will leave that video in the description down below, but honestly, I'm thinking of redoing my character introductions so far and just redrawing these characters, because I've gone through so much development since even drawing like Eldar for the first time. I've gone through such a transformation in terms of art, and I really want to put my best art forward when it comes to my characters. Speaking of characters, I do want to briefly kind of ask you guys, I guess, something. So I really want to introduce more of my characters and more of my worlds to you, but part of the reason that I haven't is because I can't really decide which ones I want to share and in what order, and I'm curious what you guys want to know about. So I have a sci-fi story, fantasy story and a half. So I have a list of worlds of mine and brief synopses that I will put in the description of this video, and let me know in the comments which one you guys want to hear more about, and I will try to make a video introducing each world, but I'm not sure what I would draw to introduce the universe, so let me know what you want to see next. I do want to finish out creating the Gilded Discord characters, but I think I need to kind of start from scratch and reintroduce them and reintroduce the world, because I think when I introduced Nina, I told too much of the overall story instead of going into her as a character, and I think that was a mistake. So I'm definitely thinking about going back and just redrawing some stuff. I know I'm working on a redraw video right now where instead of just tracing over one of my Inktober pieces, honestly I hated the piece so much that I was totally embarrassed to show it. It was part of the reason I wanted to stop the Inktober series because I just didn't like it. And so instead of doing just a straight trace and color in like I have been with other Inktober pieces, I'm just straight up redrawing this one. So it's going to be a pure digital piece, but it's going to be a reinterpretation of one of my Inktober pieces that I did last year in October 2017. Oh my gosh. I'm still just mind-boggled at the fact that it's been this many months and I still don't have all of those pieces on my YouTube. Thank God that I can record digitally and traditionally both now, so I can just record or maybe in the future even stream myself drawing some of these Inktober pieces because straight up, it's ridiculous. So that's where I'm at. I'm currently, painting in some Marie hair, but, I don't have too much I want to say. I feel like at this point I'm just rambling. Let me know in the comments, read through the description. If you could read through the whole thing, I'd really appreciate that. I know some of you have noticed, looking at you, Sophie, some of you have noticed that usually in the bottoms of my descriptions, I will put if you've read this far in the description, comment this. And it's really fun when you guys will comment those because every once in a while I'll forget that I've put them there and I'll just look at your comment for a minute like, that is the most random thing. Why would you say that? And then it'll click. So that's fun. I'm saying a lot today. I apologize greatly. So read through the description and see which story appeals to you the most. I will try to leave a link to maybe a journal post in my DeviantArt. That might make it a little simpler. And if you want to comment on my DeviantArt, let me know and just comment in my DeviantArt. Tell me who you are if I know you. If we've talked, let me know who you are on DeviantArt and I will try to make the association. I'm bad with names, but I can try. The clock in the background has just decided it wants to chime. I get it. It's 7 o'clock. Thank you. It's just gonna keep going. There we go. I don't even know if you could hear that. But yeah, I don't have too much more that I want to say, and at this point, I'm just rambling. I will leave a link in the description where you can read more about my stories. I really, really want your input on this one, so if you can leave a comment on my DeviantArt or on my YouTube, letting me know what's up, let me know what's good, what you want to see more of, I will be super stoked. So thank you very much for your participation so far. I hope that you enjoy this video. Let me know if you want to see any more traditional pieces or watercolor pieces or even an oil painting in the future. I'm not good at oil painting, but if you want to see me try it, I'll do it. I do acrylic paintings, I do sculptures. What do you want to see? Let me know in the towel section down below. And with that said, alright, I'm going to finally leave this video behind. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, nighttime, time of day, and I will catch you guys in the next video if you're subscribed and if you turn on my post notifications so that you know exactly when I post. I post every Friday. And sometimes more than that throughout the week if I have a special video, like an Inktober video or maybe even a Redbubble video. I have a couple different Redbubble pieces that I'm going to be adding, so keep your eye peeled for that, and I will catch you guys in the next video.